Hello guys, I'm here doing a review of the game Sins of a Dark Age. This game has gone free to play as of yesterday. If you want to download the game, it will be in the description below. So, getting right off into this, first of all, we can look here at the inventory system. Really convenient. They have recommended starter items, what you buy at the first, they want you to buy after that, and then your main build. This is brought into different sections: starting items, essential items, final build. Really convenient, helps you get right into the game without having to worry about building any crazy nonsense. So, looking at our character here, this game does have last hits for minions, similar to League of Legends. So if you think of a game like Heroes of the Storm, you don't have to last hit in order to get credit. In this game, you do in order to get the gold. Like I said, exactly how League of Legends works, but not like Dota where you can last hit your own minions. You can just last hit their minions. Also, similar to League of Legends, if you attack somebody in a wave of their NPCs will attack you. They do not just sit there like they do in Heroes of the Storm. This is my favorite character so far. He's super awesome. He's a ranged attack, essentially an ADC. In this game so far, there are 20 different unique characters. I find that the ranged characters in this game are way stronger than the melee characters. It seems that having the ranged auto attacker is very big for clear, as well as for damage. You seem to be able to run at somebody and auto attack at them pretty much at the same pace, which means you can chase down people with ranged auto attacks, which is pretty crucial. So far, the map is huge. In terms of like how long it takes you to get around the map, fairly long time. The movement speed is fairly slow, which means that this map, which is roughly the size of the Dota map, takes quite a bit to travel, which I actually like. It makes the map feel like it's got a very large scope, which is interesting. One of the coolest parts of this game so far is actives. So these are your active slots, right? They're called glyphs. So when you think League of Legends, right, you have 2 slots. You pick them before the game, and you just do with them as you will. You grab them, and you have them for the entire game, right? That's just how it works. For a game like Smite, you pretty much do the same thing. You buy them from a store, but from within the game, right? So how they work in... Oh, I'm going to kill this guy. One sec. 1, 2, 3... 3! No! Oh my god, I might die. Just kidding, I'm okay. So how they work in this game is you get one at level 1, and then as you level up, you can get another one, and you can continue to rank them up. So I have haste right now. If I wanted to, I could rank up my haste in one of 2 paths. Instead, I'm going to go here. I'm going to get a shield. That's more effective for me. But you can, as you level up, you can rank up your active glyph slots, which is very cool. So it allows more character creation, really. Allows the same characters to be different. I'm getting game. Maybe not. As far as skill shots go, auto attacks are right click. A lot of the skills are aimed. So on this character, the Q, E, and ultimate are all aimed. The W is a active that you basically click and then it goes into your character. But most of these skills so far are all aimed, not like a click on a character and it goes off. It's like you have to aim, so you can see the skill, right? It's a skill shot. You've got to aim it where you want it to go, and that's very rewarding. I do enjoy games that use a lot of skill shots. This game has a lot of skill shots. It makes you feel rewarding for killing people for hitting your skills. Another major thing that people are interested about is, can I pay to win, right? So getting right into it, the game is completely free to play, right? Doesn't cost you any money to download the game. It's free to play. You get all of the characters for free. For free. So if you're familiar with League of Legends, you have to pay for each individual character. Think of it like Dota, where in Dota, you start off the game, you have all the characters. It's just like that. You have all the characters when you start the game. There is no benefit to spending money in terms of your character. All right? This game has something kind of similar to when you think runes and masteries. In that sense, you have gear slots for your character. You can't buy any gear to make your character stronger. You cannot He's put it away. You cannot spend any real life money to give any advantage to your character. So as you level up, you find gear pieces in like treasure chests, similar to how Dota gives you like collectibles and stuff, and like skins, and like you can put them on your characters. Same kind of thing. You can get skins. You can get one interesting thing is you can get mats, like materials, like crafting, and you can craft yourself a skin. So you could buy a skin, right? It's just a cosmetic. You could buy yourself a skin, or you can get materials and you can build yourself your own skin through getting the recipe and getting the building mats, which is really cool. You can build gear that way. In fact, the only way you can build gear is you can either build it through mats or you just get the gear by playing, which is cool. You can't buy the gear. And then you have attributes, which is going to be like more similar to masteries in League of Legends, where as you level up your character, not the individual character, as you level up your account, you can put in more points into attributes. And so you can start off the game with plus 10 physical power, plus 10 penetration, or whatever it is that you want for your particular character. And so there is a rewarding experience to, you know, using your skill or using leveling up your account. You do get more stuff. Your characters do get stronger towards the start of the game because of that. But that's nothing that anybody else can't do by leveling their account as well. Money has nothing to do with it. The only thing that money can buy you in this game is cosmetic stuff. And you can buy keys to open up certain chests that are unopenable. And you can buy like certain things like having 2 attribute pages at the same time, so you don't have to redo builds if you want to play a character differently than you have in the past. And it takes all of like 10 seconds to redo the attribute page. So like pretty much convenient stuff and cosmetic stuff, nothing at all that helps you within the game, which is really the most important. It would honestly ruin the game if that was the case. And I'm really glad it doesn't, because the game is quite fun. So looking around the map, there's a jungle. Similar to most MOBAs, there's a jungle. Within the jungle, there is creeps, basically. You kill those characters. This guy over here is a big ogre, and he gives you an attack buff. We'll go over and look at him. Down here, there's a little blue ghost. The blue ghost gives you a cooldown buff. Similar things like that. Down here, there's a Hydra. He gives you gold for killing him. And yeah. So, what separates this game from other MOBAs? The biggest thing that I can see... Oh my god, he might die on my team. He creeps. That would be embarrassing. The biggest thing is these things called quests. So right now, there's a quest going on. These happen periodically throughout the game. And the quests are different throughout the entire game. There's like 6 or 7 different quests, I believe, that the game cycles through. Each round is different. It'll go through different quests at different times. So you never know what... I mean, you can see the quest coming up, but it won't be like the same. This is the first quest. This is the second quest. This is the third quest kind of thing. So the quest right now is called Raise Your Griffin, where these yellow circles on the map are up. And there's going to be creatures there, bunnies, deers, whatever. And you kill them, and it feeds your griffin. And eventually, if you do it all, you're going to get a short time buff. So the temporary buff is that a fully grown griffin flies to your keep and marches with your wave of minions. And you get a permanent buff for completing quests up to 4 total quests. And you get passive bonuses throughout the entire game. That means quests are very important in this because they give you character buff stats throughout the entire game. They're very influential in helping win this game. As you can see, we are not doing very well right now. The red bar is the enemy's progression with this. Ours is the top bar, which you can't see because we have no progression with this. And that purple bar is how much time is left for either team to complete this quest. That is the really big thing that's differentiating this MOBA from other MOBAs. As far as skill caps right now, this game is very new. It just went free to play. It was in an alpha stage for a while. It's now on Steam. You can get it on Steam, free to play. It's don't worry about coming in and being a noob. Everybody's a noob right now. You know, there's nobody gonna make fun of you for not knowing what you're doing because nobody knows what they're doing right now. Everybody is learning right alongside with you, which is pretty important. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed this review. If you want to check out the game, like I said earlier, you can download it in the description below. I'm going to see if I can kill this guy here as we end this off on a high note, and we're going to knock him off with our skill shot, and I think that's going to be enough to send us out, guys. Thanks for watching the video, and as always, have a twitchin' day, y'all.